At some point early in that evening, he pulls out a bag of MDMA, and he kind of seemed to suggest that we should do it together. And I was like, absolutely not. I actually wasn't thinking of leaving yet. I could hear Marilyn Manson blaring. I don't remember the exact sequence of things. I have a lot of flashes. It gets a little bit more confusing as things got crazier. And at some point, I'm in his face. I remember slapping him across the face, screaming at him, screaming at me. A portion of my clothes and put him in the bathtub in this ugly navy blue brown paint. There was mashed potatoes mirrored all over the bedroom door, on the wall, in various places with little like specks of green in it, I assumed to be spinach. Throughout the house, there was food rubbed in places. Wrapped the meat up with my nightgown, pieces of it in the microwave, pieces of it in the produce drawer, in the closet drawer. Stormed off, slammed the door. I managed to go to sleep. I took some sleeping pills. He took a handful of pills. He was still awake. Clean up, sober up. And I thought we could. We had an interaction that I can't really describe. It didn't make a lot of sense. I remember a lot of name calling. I am in a struggle with him where I'm holding his shirt, and he kind of just flings me. He gets on top of me. We struggle on the games table, and we had this conversation about the drinking. He's holding out the bottle. I think like maybe the third time or so I get a hold of it. I pick it up and I slam it down on the ground right in between us. And I smashed the bottle on the floor. On the countertops, there was a lot of broken glass. I could feel it cutting my arms when I was trying to get up, and I could feel it underneath my feet. So I honestly don't remember if I threw anything in his direction. I don't think I did. After there were some bottles broken on the floor, and he felt like he was on top of me, and I don't know how that ended. I don't know how. I don't know what happened next. The next thing I remember, thought he was punching me, but I could just feel this pressure. I couldn't feel it, and I just remember it being in the bathroom. I remember retching. Don't know how that night ended. I don't remember what happened. I don't remember. I have a memory taking a bunch of sleeping pills. We didn't have any sort of like coherent conversation, as you can imagine.
Now, the painting that you indicated, there was a large penis, I believe. Where was that?
He was kind of asking me in that way, is it done? Is this over? Did we kill it? And it said 4 ways to click, a relationship guide, a book on solving relationship problems. So I bought it and I read it on the way home.
Why did you buy it and read it on the way home?
It was so toxic. I couldn't get him to not hurt me, and it seemed like I was hurting him. We loved each other. It was awful and toxic, but it was so important to me, and I loved him so much. I would have read 1,000,000 books.
What did you do as a result of seeing that?
I freaked out. I immediately confronted him about it. I was yelling. I was calling him all these ugly names. I was screaming at him. Told him to get the fuck out of the house. We were screaming at each other.
Did there come a time that you reconciled after Australia?
Yes.